Welcome.
And welcome to the show. I am your host, Joey Wobbs, and that is Mr. Link, and welcome to Wabbslink. Episode 46? Yeah, 46. I think we have 46 now. Welcome, everybody. This is a big news day for Chelsea, unfortunately. The way that the news went today hurt my soul, bro. Hurt my soul. Hurt my soul. I mean, I couldn't even Paimon. I couldn't even be there. I had to work, bro. I can't. I literally could not be there. I had too much work today. Mon's called me, bro, but yeah, I know, right? Jeez, Louise. I know, man. I know. We're not getting Margahey, by the way, people. I'm gonna let you guys know that right now.
I'm here. It's me.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you, bro. Waiting for you. Waiting for the chat to roll through. You know, the chat's coming through. They're rolling through slowly. Avoid all this. I'm just getting into my chat, bro. This has been a nightmare of a day for Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
What a day. We were on cloud 9, and then today happened.
Bro. Like that, bro. Things just happened. Was it in training?
Yeah.
Klopp was right, man. Klopp was right. Too many damn games, bro. Like, you can try and plan for this all you want, have breaks, and then the body still needs real time to rest, bro. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. This whole gay heat thing. I think we should hold our breaths as Chelsea fans. I don't know if it's gonna happen, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I think everything is just devastating, bro. It's devastating. It's actually devastating. Like, not the whole gay heat part, but just for Levi. Like, he was just playing so well. Like, I like every week for like the last 2 months, I was giving him credit, bro. Every week, it was for the last 2 months. Like, he was top of my player list of like who was playing well. Like, almost every week, bro.
I hate to be that guy, but he had that England spot waiting for him, bro.
Yeah, that was his, bro. It was his. He was walking right into the World Cup. It was his. It was his. That's the shit, like that. All that shit, bro. All that shit, bro. All that shit is just so sad, bro. Because he just. It felt like. Let me get my mic down. It felt like he was just like on the trajectory to be like the type of player we all expected him to be. Like it was just like it felt like it was right.
Yeah. Nah, I get that, man.
Like, I just don't know how to like explain the pain that I have for him right now, because like all day I've been like, and I've been very critical of Levi, like, but it's just like, this was the year for him, bro. This was literally going to be the year for him, bro. This was the year. Like, this was the year where he was gonna hit differently. It was gonna be the year that he actually could go and show himself for an entire year that he was one of them ones, like, in this league. Yeah. And I thought he could have done it too, based off of the way that he was playing, bro. And that, like his energy, dude, like in the like he like all them quotes before the Club World Cup final, like his energy, bro. Like you can tell he was just a leader in the clubhouse, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that shit
That's the real thing.
hurts, bro.
For a young squad to lose your leaders on the pitch, even if it's for 6-7 months, that's huge. It's huge.
I could imagine it's pretty much the entire season.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to want to rush him back anyways. You already have, like, your club's haunted by Fofana. They're not going to rush him back.
I'm I think all of this now is like, I think the Garnacho news just stings more when I hear the Colwill news, because like the entire time it's not like I can understand Garnacho if it's like, you know, the last touchings on the window, you know what I'm saying? Like I can kind of get that, right? And like I want you to explain what your thoughts are on that, on Garnacho, because you had a good point that you messaged me on. I just didn't read it because my head was spinning.
Yeah,
Like let me finish here and I'll let you go.
Go ahead.
Like I just don't understand I just hope they understand priority now. Like that's my biggest worry about this, is because I've had a problem with this specific part of our sporting direction. In like like going in the end of the window last year and getting Jadon Sancho and not getting a striker is priority decision. Like the type of priority decision that you're making in that moment affects the rest of the season.
Right.
Like this is another one of those moments. It's a priority moment. Like, what are you going to do in this moment now? Okay? Because like that's my biggest worry about the sporting direction. It's not the players that they buy. It's not the sales, obviously not the sales. Like it's what are you doing when it's the most needed? What is most needed? Is it being addressed? What do you do? Okay? What do you do when the thing that is most needed comes up? What do you do? The last time this happened, we got the Sassi. Okay? But let's put this in a perspective. The last time this happened, where we had an injury early in the season to a center back, we got the Sassi. Okay? Now, are you going to prioritize this, or are you going to buy Garnacho? Do you see why? Like, this is like I don't understand. I hope people understand why I'm so upset. Like, I hope people grasp why I'm so upset. Okay? Because my biggest worry here is they're not going to address it at all. That's my biggest worry. Or they prioritize Garnacho over Xavi Simons, and then they go get a center back.
I don't see that. I don't see the second one happening.
Like
I really don't. I feel like there's Egbali and Winstanley, right? Those are the two SDs.
No, it's Winstanley and Stewart. Those are our sporting directors.
Okay, Winstanley and Stewart. My apologies. Thank you for the correction. So Winstanley and Stewart are your two SDs. How many buys over the last 12 months would you say you can attribute to Winstanley's, say so, or because he was like, this is my guy, I want him? How many signings could you say about that?
Bro, Mafia gave me a list earlier today. Like, Mafia gave me a list of all the players that Winstanley, and I think it was like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
was the last one.
8 serious, but like of players that I'm assuming were interest of Winstanley. So like, I'm not necessarily saying that. I can't necessarily give you that number, bro. I don't necessarily know that information.
My thing is when
you know what I'm saying?
when you look at Chelsea, some of their transfer business and how it translates to on the field is completely different than what you see from around the Prem and around the rest of the footballing world. I feel like you have to apply more real world scenarios to Chelsea, and I think this applies to their sporting directors as well. I feel like you guys have been making a lot of good buys, buys that have been agreed upon based on the principles that your scouting team has come up with. They meet, they check all the boxes, yada, yada, yada. Your Simons, your Giddens, so on and so forth. But when you look at Garnacho, I feel like when Stanley has basically put his foot down and said, I want my guy. And I don't know why Garnacho is his guy, but it looks to be from all the links that when Stanley really wants Garnacho, and I think that for you guys to get for Stewart to be okay with getting Garnacho, I think you have to get Simons done. And I think Simons is getting done. So I feel like when you said minutes ago about how it's not as bad if it's a cherry on the top, not even a cherry on the top, but it's like the final touches to your window. I think they're still looking at it that way, and they're hoping, like you don't want, that they can just get through with the fact that they just bought Hato and that Achimpong's.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like if that's what they're gonna do, that's what they're gonna do, right? Like,
I don't see them.
like
Simmons has like real plans, and you're like up for this year. Like he unlocks a lot of versatility for your
that's my
front
thing
line.
is like I don't see
Garnacho
how
doesn't
these
do
guys
that for
pivot.
you.
I don't know how these guys pivot or if they pivot at all. Like that's my problem, bro. Like
Yeah.
if they pivot, bro, right? If they pivot, then we have to take a loss on. We're gonna have to find one of the two attackers that we're still trying to grab and sacrifice them. My problem is I know they're gonna sacrifice Xavi Simons over Garnacho because the size of the deal is different. The size of the actual deal is cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I know these guys will go for the cheaper deal rather than going for getting the guy that the entire fan base would rather have. You know what I'm saying? It just like to me, this is like that's where this is going, bro.
But don't you feel like Chelsea is a little bit more in tune with their fan base as of late?
No, they're not.
Okay. Oh well. Hey man, I'd rather you I need you to get Simons because the Dominoes, man. I need Harvey Elliott out of my club, man. I need that money.
I mean, man, you gave him Sesko money. What do you need more money for?
What do you mean?
You already gave him Sesko, bro.
My head is foggy. I'm so confused. What is
They
Sesko
already
have to do?
They already gave money for Sesko. They already gave him money for Sesko. They don't need to get Harvey Elliott. They wouldn't even need Harvey Elliott if they kept Simmons. But Spurs would get Simmons.
That's my
Something like
point.
that would happen. Spurs still need a 10, bro.
I think Spurs or Leipzig are both for Harvey Elliott, and that's why.
I'm pretty sure Spurs are in for McAtee, not Harvey Elliott.
They're, like you said, they're in for a 10, bro. They're looking at anyone they can get for 40 mil.
Well, they're not getting I'm going to tell you right now, they're not getting Xavi Simons for 40 million.
Yep, that's why they're looking at McAtee and Harvey.
I'm just worried about the way this is going to go. Like, this could be a defining moment in the way that this season goes. It really could be.
I think it is. I think it is. I think if you guys were to buy the center back,
let me put something up for you now. Because I want you guys to understand, like, certain teams have certain people that they tell information to. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want people to understand that. Jan, there it is. This guy gets first scoop on everything Leipzig.
That was yesterday?
This was the price was this was all today.
Okay. How do you say that? Yanaj Yorta?
Fourth.
Fourth.
Something like that. I seen him. They say it on. He's on ESPN all the time. Yeah, he's the guy on ESPN. ESPN has the partnership with Bundesliga, so
That makes sense. Yeah, I wouldn't be worried, bro. I know it's Garnacho, but you'd hope someone with as little role in the
yeah.
team
But Nico
won't
Jackson
be
takes care of all of that, really.
take. Oh yeah, Nico. Yeah, that's what Nico's going to Newcastle, bro. Put Nico in the bag for that exact reason, just to get that UEFA balance off the books.
7 months, bro. At least 6 to 7 months. I
And
mean,
that's just
Brian,
to
we
get
all
trained.
do, bro. We all know we need a center back now, bro. The whole fucking world knows. That's the problem. But you know what will happen? I'm gonna tell you what will happen. Let me show you. Where is this fucking brief that they sent out to Fabrizio Romano today? There it is. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna act like we don't need somebody, and then we're gonna be negotiating with someone. That's what's gonna happen. All right. So let me tell you guys why I don't think we have a chance at getting Gahey before I get to who I think we should go for center backs. Okay, because I really don't believe we'll get Gahey after some of the things I read and just some of the things that I'm understanding at this current moment. Gahey doesn't want to play for us. He already has a contract agreed with Liverpool. That contract is something that we wouldn't be able to even touch because Liverpool have been paying wages that we don't pay. That shit's a 200K a week, around about 200K a week.
That seems like everyone that's getting bought this summer is getting
Yep,
that.
there's about that 200K a week for you.
Yep.
So, and I'm sure Isak will be more than that, but
250.
yeah,
probably 225. 225.
Like there's a few center backs that we could go for that I think that would be relatively inexpensive. And I'm not gonna say Piero Hincapié. Okay. I'm not gonna say as much as you guys want me to say Piero Hincapié, because that's been the center back that I've said on this channel next to 100 times pretty much. Like, I'm not gonna say Piero Hincapié.
I hope we go back in for him next year.
I don't know why you would.
Van Dijk's 30 something.
I know, but yeah, I guess. Yep, one of them is going to be Alexandro. From Lille, I would say Alexandro play a starter for Brazil. We kind of have this Brazil thing going at this current moment, and I think he would be a good fit. The next one I'm going to bring up, and I think he would only be around 30 to 40 million for Sandro. The next one I'm going to bring up is Jan Bisek. I'm giving you names. I'm giving you names that are more realistic than the names I want. Okay, the names I want are Lukeba and Hincapié. Yeah, of course. Okay, those are the names I want. But I'm gonna give you realistic names. Okay.
Lukeba gonna cost you a stack and a half.
Yeah, Lukeba's gonna be 100. Okay. Thank you, Brian. Lokbade. This is the next name that I'm gonna bring up.
I like that.
It's about 30 million. He's looking for a Champions League club. He's rejected other clubs. He's rejected other teams because he wants a Champions League club. Only about 30 million has a release clause. Okay. That does feel a little Badiashile, though. I'm not gonna. Badiashile Desassi-ish, though. I'm not gonna front. There's one other name there's some young names that I could bring up, but I'm not going to bring up young names. Like the Coney DeWinters would be a good name that I could bring up.
He just got bought.
Did he?
Someone's buying him. Someone's linked with him right now.
I know they're linked, but I don't think he got bought.
Oh, I thought that was heating up. Also, did you see Mafia said Luqueba's got a release clause? Is that true?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Mafia.
We have a game against the next one. We have a game against fucking Leverkusen coming up. So it could be we could go in for Hincapié from there, or we could go in for Tapsoba, which is another good name that we could go for, who is more of a center back than Hincapié is.
Tapsoba plays on the right though, or can he play on the left?
Yeah, but he can play both center back. When Ta wasn't playing center back, it would be him.
Remember when we didn't care about which side of the center backs?
Yeah.
It's just like, oh,
yeah, these guys aren't as good as some of the old players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We do play Leverkusen tomorrow, so.
You play Leverkusen tomorrow. I play Palace on Sunday. Crazy.
Yeah, we're not getting Magnan, bro, unless we sell Jorgensen. Yeah, I mean, I didn't bring up Scalvini because he's already too injury. Like, we have too many injury-prone center backs. We don't need to buy another injury-prone center back. Seriously, the guy just came off of ACL. Like Bremer, I would love Bremer. Just came off of ACL.
Yeah,
bro. Telling you, Jarell Hato might have to play fucking center back. I don't want that, bro, because Jarell Hato's just like supposed to be covered for right now, bro. It's supposed to be covered. Bisak would be like 40 million. All these guys would be around 40 million. None of these guys are expensive. Son. None of these guys.
That's it.
Ake just came off an injury, bro. What we doing?
I got the comments on the big.
If that was me, I would do. I could put the comments on the screen too for you.
Nah, it was funny. I'm reading them all.
Yeah, 30, 40 million for Bisak, bro. You sell Viega, bro. Sell Viega. Sell his ass. Use the funds for something else.
Something else. You're going to put him back into a center back.
Yeah, like I said, for something else.
Like, this is the thing. Why don't y'all just sell everybody and say, F this, and go get your right center back of the future? And just say that right center back has to be able to play both sides. Because if Fofana can't stay healthy, you're gonna have to buy his replacement anyways. Like I know there's budgets and allocations, but sometimes you just gotta move one of the budgets up. Move it up a window. I know you say, well, some people are worried about the UEFA.
We just can't though.
Is it that tight?
It's about registration numbers for us now. It's not necessarily about money.
Hey, you're in the same position as Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's literally about registration numbers. It has nothing to do about money. We have plenty of money we can spend. We have plenty of assets that we're willing to sell. We just don't have enough registration numbers for UCL.
Yep.
That's the issue, really. Bro, they're the best defense in South America for a reason, bro. Ecuador is the best defense in South America for a reason. They got 3 bona fide ballers at center back, and they have Caicedo in front of them.
Who's the third one? Pacho, Hincapie, and who?
Ordonez.
Oh.
And they all left-footed, too, is the funny part.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't. Why do people still rate Estepinian like that? I don't know.
He
Maybe
moved
I
to
just.
Milan already. He'll be fine. Estepanian's a good fullback, bro. Don't get it twisted.
He's not. He's bad. I just feel like
He's a good fullback. He went for
he's
a
all
good
right.
price to Milan too. They sold him to Milan for fucking pennies, pretty much.
He went for value.
Value,
How much was it?
18 million.
He's 20 million left back.
Whatever.
If
The
he
injuries.
was if Estupinan's last name was Smith or Hall, he would be 40 mil. But he's already over. What is he, like 28 or 20? He's at least mid 20s, late 20s.
Yeah.
He
Like
whips
this,
in a decent ball, but he's not crazy defensive.
if you want, I would go for Alexandre Ribeiro. That's who I would go for. I watched enough of him at Brazil for me to say that's the kind of center back that I actually want.
Who?
If you want,
Say that again? Sorry.
if you want me to go for one center back, I would go for Alexandre Ribeiro. But like, that's the Lille center back,
Oh yeah.
the Brazil starter. That's who I would go for. I would like to think that Bisek would be able to handle a higher line, but I don't think he could. Hincapié, like, bro, if it like Hincapié is just like we're just like how many
You don't need another hybrid left center back.
Thank you. That was what I was trying to go for. That was exactly what it's not I don't need another hybrid. If we should have just bought Hincapié instead of Hato if that was the case.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the
Dave,
conversation
if he
is
can
different.
stay healthy, Ferdy will cook. But Ferdy needs to stay healthy.
Mm-hmm. He said, I was gonna say something stupid like that. Harry Maguire on loan.
Lewis Dunk Rise. Maguire, bro. No, we actually need someone who could play left sided, like center back, really.
The problem is, I think your club has put this plan together, buoyed by the success of the Club World Cup, and now they're having to redraw their plan overnight because they didn't plan for their linchpin of their defense to be out for the entire season. So they're having to reshuffle.
I mean, I think Hato in the center back role will be fine because his ball carrying ability and his passing ability is really good. But then you're just bereft of height, bro.
You're bereft of height, but now, so you have to.
That's the problem
based on that.
And then you still don't have a backup for Cucurella. You're still in the same position you were before.
It's honestly worse though because your backup for Cucurella is no more because he's starting, and now your backup to Hato at center back is who?
Brian, do me a favor, my G. Turn the caps lock off, okay? First things first, turn the caps lock off. I'm gonna read your chat regardless, but just turn the caps lock off. All right. Second thing, bro. Like they're gonna say that go out and say that we don't need a center back, but they're gonna be in negotiations with somebody in the background trying to get a deal done. Because like if they go out and say they absolutely need a center back, someone's gonna fleece them. Okay. Like, and that's the last thing that we need, all right? So please just turn the caps lock off, all right? And everything else we can have a conversation about. You know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's not suspicious, it's briefing.
It's damage control.
It's damage control. It's briefing. It's literally damage control is a better way of describing it. It's literally damage control. That's a great term to describe it. It's damage control. To say, hey, we're good, and in the background they already talked to Jorge Mendes.
Yeah,
they've already spoken to Jorge Mendes. They've already spoken to whatever I forget the other guy's name, the one that dealt with the Madueke deal. I forget his name. The other big name guy that did the Madueke deal, and
I can't think of it.
You know that they're already doing that shit. They're already talking to agents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what center back can we get?
Barat,
Oh,
thank you. Ali Barat, that's the one. Ali Barat, thank you.
Thank you, Danish.
Yeah, like they are. That's what they got to do, bro. Like that's what they got to do. They got to sit there and say, hey, we good, but in the background they already talking to people. Like they got to be already talking to people. Fucking Gahey would have been the perfect one, because you could have played him at left this year and then moved him to right and sold somebody else, and then you would have been good. It would have been the perfect scenario. You know what I'm saying? Because then, we got the homegrown thing kind of covered, right? That shit's covered. You know what I'm saying? Ignacio was not mentioned.
Good shout, Dave.
That is a good shout. See, I do read all your chats. Don't get it twisted. Like, I read everybody's chat. Don't get it twisted. Just Mafia be chatting too much. That's my boy, but he be chatting too much. He forget me chatting me on Twitter all day. That's what he been doing. But yeah, like this whole thing is going to be very interesting to see where these sporting directors, how they move this. You know, if they were smart, bro, you want me to know, in the end, if they were smart, they could fix this very easily. And I can give you a solution to fix it. Okay. I'm gonna bring up the list of names, right? That I posted in the chat a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring up this list of names, right? And like once again, our problem is not money; it's about registration and getting the. We have too many players that would end up being registered. All right, so let's make sure we remember that.
I'm going camera off.
This is not the one. That's yours. That's yours.
That was my hater post.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I didn't realize this is a good place to start, because for outside fans that don't know Chelsea's situations, i.e. me, even though I feel like I know it more, that's the center back stable we think, but according to and the transfer business, 4 of those people are leaving.
Yeah.
Which takes us to this.
Yeah. So basically, the issue is, right at this current moment, all right, is that we have 20. The registration number is 25, okay? And this is all the players that we expect to register. Okay, so this is 20. This is 23, including Colwill being removed from this. Okay, you need to have 3 goalkeepers when you register for Champions League.
Yeah.
So we can remove that, right? Fofana's injury history is an issue, and Badiacia's injury history is an issue. That issue with Tosin and Chalaba and an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old. Okay. So we only have 2 spots to bring in. So if we were to bring in Xavi Simons and Garnacho, we would be filled. We would not have any spots. Okay. We would literally have no more spots in registration. Okay. So obviously one of these people have to go. Or one of the options of Garnacho and Xavi Simons, like I spoke about earlier, would have to be changed out for a center back.
Right.
The easiest option, in my opinion, to fix this is right here. That is the easiest option to fix this. If you're so adamant, all right, if you're adamant that you're needing to get Garnacho, okay, which obviously most of us do not agree with.
Right.
Okay. This kid is the option to move. He's the one that's going to get the least amount of minutes in the midfield, and he is literally emergency backup.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the easiest option. This is the easiest option if you're absolutely adamant that you have to get Garnacho. Okay? Like to me, it's not necessary.
Yeah, but Mafia, I think this is just in terms of for registration for Champions League. This isn't to use in the season.
Bro, if you could bring up fucking Keanu Dyer for all I give a fuck during those fucking during them Carabao Cup games. Bring up a fucking youth player that's playing, and if we worried about Carabao Cup games, bro, you're worried about the wrong things. You worried about bring up Keanu Dyer or one of these other kids. Literally, like you. If we're worried about Club World Cup games, because we all believe in Andre Santos, all of us believe in Andre Santos, all of us. Everybody in this chat, including Link, believes that Andre Santos can play football. Okay, that we all believe in him to play football. Okay, he could play multiple positions, and if we're worried about this, Enzo back up. That's what Xavi Simons is supposed to be. Is he supposed to be another high up the pitch 8/10? That's what he's supposed to be. So, like, this is, if you want my honest opinion on how to fix this, okay, the easiest way to fix this, okay, is just to loan out Oswego for a year. Send him back to fucking Portugal somewhere. Send him to find a championship club for him to play. He'll play fucking 30 games in the championship.
Send him there for 6 months.
All over the place. He can be kicking shins all over the place in the championship for all I give a shit. But this is the easiest. This is the easiest route. If they are adamant about getting Garnacho, okay?
I get it. You don't want Garnacho. You're just trying to.
Because I'm trying to just create solutions. I'm not trying to create more problems. I'm not trying to eliminate what's already going on. I'm trying to create solutions. That's all I'm doing.
Let me ask too, just not to stop the team, but like when you look at the players, this list is kind of misleading because, like you said with Simons, he'll play in midfield. He'll be an addition to that, but he can play in midfield and attack the same way Palmer. He's listed as an attacker, but we will see him in your midfield pretty frequently, I think. So, like, it looks more daunting than it really is in my eyes from the attacking and midfield options. When you take out Esugo, if you take Esugo out,
if you move Oswego, it's not hurting anybody. And if anything, it's helping Oswego because he's a young player that needs minutes anyways. Exactly. And he's an emergency backup. That's what he is. Keanu Dyer is playing good football in our youth team. Let him get chances.
Yeah,
let him get a chance. There was another kid, the Danish. Who was the kid who played for us? The young kid we were all impressed with in the conference league. What was the kid's name? Give me the name. What's the kid's name again, bro? There was one kid we all loved the way he played football. He was the 6. He played 6 for us. Yeah, Rock. What was it? Rocksaki. Yes, Rocksaki. Why can't Rocksaki play in the Carabao Cup game, son? Yeah, give it to Walsh. Give it to Rocksaki, one of these, man. Why are we worried about fucking Carabao Cup games? If Caicedo, Enzo don't want to play a Carabao Cup game, play Andre and Rocksaki. And Esteval. And fucking Xavi, we win in the fucking Carabao Cup game. With the lap up front.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we doing this? We don't need to do this. We can fix
bro.
this.
When you buy Xavi should start every cup game.
That's an easy fix, bro. That's an easy fix. This is an easy fix for us. The only thing was one player who's not going to get a lot of minutes, who's already an emergency backup. Send him on loan to the championship for a year. I'm sure somebody will take him on a cheap loan. I'm sure of it. I'm sure somebody's going to take this kid on a cheap loan. He's a fucking ball winner. That's what he is. That's what he does. Somebody's going to love that shit. And fucking Frank would love that shit, I'm sure, in Coventry. Send him to Frank. Send him to Frank for a year, and then fucking have him come back next year. We'll figure it out. But right now, we need a fucking center back. And if everything has to fall in this place, send Oswego to fucking Azkaban for all I give a shit. And let's get a center back. Because this isn't – we cannot – I repeat, we cannot end this window without a center back now. Cannot. Period. Cannot.
I hear it.
This is the only.
Tosin
Otherwise,
Chalobah and
I can't
Acheron
see
is
another
enough,
way, bro. I can't see another way. Look at the center backs we have left.
Bro, that's a
2 of them are
mid-table center back.
currently
That's a
injured.
mid-table center back pairing. Like that's
Fuck the mid-table. 2 of them are injured. 2 of them currently are injured.
You buy the center back, bro. You're buying the center back.
It has to be, bro.
You'll have a center back before the week's over.
Next week.
Nah, you'll have a center back before the week.
Bro, I'm telling you, by the end of the 2 after these 2 fucking, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen after these 2 fucking these 2 preseason games we got. After these 2 preseason games, they're gonna realize it. Oh fuck, we're gonna need to get a fucking defender. That's it.
They know now. Trust.
They know now. I don't think they're twisted enough to not. I don't think they're twisted enough to not. I just don't.
You can't
if
wait
they
to
are
see what
twisted
Hato
enough to
gives you.
allow this to go into this season with Cucurella, who already played fucking 60 games, 60 plus, going into the fucking last year's European like the Europa.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, y'all need a center back, bro. We need a center back. Need 2.
It's like they have to, bro. They actually have to. They actually have to, bro. Like they actually have to.
Yeah, I think
they literally do not have a choice.
Like, you know what the real thing is? I don't think you buy a goalie because of this.
I think I know we ain't buying a goalie.
Yeah, like Magnon is possible. You go back in at the end of the window.
We could get that shit out of our head now. We could get that shit straight out of our head. Robert Sanchez starting for us this year, bro. We can get that fucking right out of our head, bro. We can get that shit right out of our head, bro.
Get it off your chest, bro. Get it off your chest. Pause.
Adam, what's doomsday is will they make the right moves, okay, to allow themselves to get a center back? Or are they going to fuck us on one of the attacking options we get? Because they could just fuck us on the attacking options. Let's just say, they could just say, hey, we're not getting Javi Simmons anymore. It's going to be Garnacho and center back.
I think some of the people in the chat aren't.
And then this window goes from a 7 to a 5 like this.
Yeah, it's the compounding effect of if you don't get Simons because you need the center back in your club. If the board's like, okay, yeah, we need a center back, but then when Stanley's like, well, you better get Garnacho, and they're like, fine, but we have to get a center back too. That's Joey. That's what.
Yeah, if they have brain cells, Adam, that's the problem. We don't expect them to have brain cells, bro. We do not like if it's a sale, yeah, we expect them to do well. But like, what have they shown us? Is what they buy overall outside of this window when it's an emergency. When it's an emergency, we end up with a Disasi. That's what happens. When it's an emergency, we end up with Sancho on loan. That's what happens when we needed a striker. That's what happens. Sancho on loan was only okay because Mudryk ended up being fucking banned.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Sancho still at United?
Yeah.
I was sick when he first went to United, bro. I was devastated. Because I love the Bundesliga. I was like, Sancho needs to come to.
Yeah, all my boys are Dortmund fans. They were pissed.
I was like, oh
my boys are probably watching me right now, getting all hot. I'll probably get some text message in 5-10 minutes when the show ends, being like, "Oh, you were hot."
Joey, you gotta understand. It's not your fault, but sometimes
Bro,
when
you
you
know
get
what's funny?
hot,
You know
it's
what's
so
funny?
funny.
No, you want to know something funny, bro? I literally, the guy at the dispensary started watching me. Like one of the guys that I go to, he's like one of the managers. He's probably in the
Yeah.
chat somewhere, fucking laughing at me right now. I'm gonna go see him in a little bit, but he's probably like, bro. He went to my brother. He's like, yo, why is your brother so damn funny on YouTube, son? I was like, he's like, what are you talking about? He went to my brother and said that shit. I was like, why are you
Bro,
so damn funny? Your brother's so damn funny about this shit on YouTube. It's like, yo, it's like,
just
so yelling
constantly
and shit.
crying.
Like,
Yeah, bro. Like when people are angry at me, I find anger to be so funny. I'm sorry. Oh,
you want to know some fuck shit? I gotta go get a haircut. I'm gonna tell you some fuck shit. I gotta go get a haircut. My car, my windshield
Mhm.
broke. Like my mirror broke.
Oh,
So like I have to go. I have to get it get it replaced. And I've like been waiting for the insurance company to call me. So like I still got to go get a haircut. So I was gonna take my bike, but it's 115 degrees outside.
yeah, no fun.
So like I don't even know if I want to take my bike. Like that's where I'm at
bro.
with it.
That's Uber. I'm sorry, that's a Lyft.
Nah, I ain't Ubering, bro. I have 2 vehicles and I'm Ubering, bro. Fuck out of here.
Hey,
I get a haircut. Nah, I'll take the bike if it's gonna be like that. If I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna have to.
But since we're signing off, we can just leave it as Isaac will be a Liverpool player. Liverpool in 34 now, not 36. And I'll give you guys this before I sign off. Just one of these. Peace.
Yo, everyone. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna head out. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about canceling. That's kind of where my mind's at. Thinking about just canceling. It's too damn hot. It's 115 degrees outside, bro. It's too damn hot. Big up, Adam. Big up. And we're gonna close this up. Hope everyone has a good rest of your day. We'll see you guys tomorrow on Wobbs Live at 11:30 UK time. Yeah, Wobbs Live 11:30 UK time. Be here, be square. We will be here again talking football. See you guys.